we go! Set! Hold on! Military stunt! Set up! Brass! 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 What do you... Charcoal! What do you got? Flag! What do you need? Here we go! What do you need? Ready! Ready! Nothing here! 22 water! 22... Hold on! Set! Let's go! Set hot! Ready go! Form! Set go! Trick 9 beat! Hustling! Drum! Set! Let's go! Let's go! Trick 9 beat! Set on! Let's go! Let's go! Hold on!
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. A lot of defenders around on that screen. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
There he goes. Touchdown, Maryland! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He throws back across and into the defense. A dangerous play.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
On the move, he fires. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Look out on the right. Touchdown, Terrapins! He got a step and just dusted the field.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Heaves it on the run. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Maryland! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their...
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. And the Terrapins really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Now rolling to the left. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fires downfield. Finds a man by himself. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a 1st down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
You want to stress a defense? Get the quarterback outside the pocket right now. Really good job running the bootleg to the left, getting the quarterback outside of the pocket. He can chew up ground in such a hurry, or he can throw the football down the field. Makes it really tough on defenses.
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Terrapins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It's 1st down from the 11. They'll run the option. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. And the Terrapins have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Try to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins!
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game.
The Terrapins, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. To the air, it's Rodgers. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Caught over the middle, it's McConnell. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Use the play fake, now to throw. On the run, fires downfield. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. And off to Jones. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Fires on the move. Got him downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Looking for the end zone. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on 1st and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Maryland!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to throw, it's Rodgers. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on...
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Let's it fly. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
You know, we're only in the first half of this football game, and already this offense has had tons of success throwing the football. The defense has to disrupt his rhythm, and they finally do there, getting the sack. They've given up 3 TD passes. Let's see if they can continue with the pass rush moving forward.
And you really want your best player to be your quarterback, to be your leader, and he's been that all year long. Dude, he's in the top 10 passing in all of college football, and he's leading this team very much in the Heisman race. And guess what? Got a chance to end the year strong, make a statement, and go out and be maybe the best player in all of college football.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Terrapins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, give on the inside. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Rodgers. Unleashes one. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Terrapins! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Buying some time. Catch in the middle. It's White. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They send the tight end in motion. To the air on first down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is, look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Looking down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Touchdown, Maryland! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball because it is a long way to the end zone. On the run, still looking. A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Rodgers. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with...
Going to throw it over the top of the D. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leave. He wants to go deep. And trying to put... Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll move the wide receiver. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab on the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, first and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Second and goal for the offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that. Touchdown, Terrapins! Excellent pass by the back on the option. Seems as if he has reservations for 6 every time he touches the ball.
What is that, Reese? That's 3 already, I think, for him in the first half. So great start. I'd keep feeding him, I think. He's doing okay.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Terrapins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll leave it with him. Breaks into the open. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it.
Well, it's a great individual effort by the running back on that last play.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Banner. Hut 180. Set hut. Set. Let's go. Let's go. Set hut. Charcoal. Charcoal. Hut hut. Fly trumpet. Banner. Banner. Set hut. Base. 27. 187. Form. Form. 180 up. Fly trumpet. 180. Let's go. Let's go. 180. Water. Down. Ready. Here we go. Here we go. Hold on. Flag. Flag. Let go. Cooler. Ready, go. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Set ready. Hut 180. Military stunt. Set.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the FIU Panthers, just outside of Miami and Pit Bull Stadium. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Florida Inter... Dropping back, it's Rodgers. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. That penalty is going to be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I mean, he is going to get an earful from the coaches on the sidelines. The give to the back. Turns it on at midfield. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
This is a point where
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
It has been tough sledding for this quarterback here early in the game. He's 0 for 5 right now. I give the defense tons of credit. It's not just good coverage in the back end.
He's looking deep. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Look to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. Off play action on first down. Quarterback moving. Now looking to throw back to the middle. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Bring in the heat. They get to him as he throws.
And this defense picking up right where it left off. Last week put a great game together. Really shut down an opponent. Now you can tell, man, they're going to make you earn everything you get. And this offense is going to have to find a way to find some holes because we haven't seen them the last couple weeks.
A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Moving out of the pocket. Got a little space. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Offense gets set for second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, running back gets the give. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Looking to pass. It's Rodgers. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires on the run. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Sometimes it takes quarterback.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. He'll get rid of it. Snagged in the middle. It's Polk. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Oh, he's got some space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the... Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Use the play fake, now to throw. Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Got it in the middle, it's Polk. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Terrapins are threatening in the red zone. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price.
Well, one of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed and try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having any of it. You saw the contain.
And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland!
Man, a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Slings it downfield. Catch in the middle. It's Polk. Turning it on. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
If you're going to be a quarterback in the Heisman race, you've got to win games and you got to put up big numbers, and that's exactly what this guy has done all season long. Top 10 in the nation in passing yardage, and he's the biggest reason why they've been winning.
Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. To the air. It's Rodgers. Forced out of the pocket. Finds a man on the left. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's going to let one go back to the middle. You felt as if there might be a huge play coming when he got out and got loose to the left. Heaved it downfield but couldn't quite make a connection.
And your brain has to switch immediately when you're playing defense and that QB gets outside the pocket. I got to understand my scramble rules. I got to understand now I start running towards where I'm at. The other side of the field, I got to start getting to the middle of the field, understanding what the receivers are doing. Nice job by the defense being able to react to the quarterback once he got outside the pocket.
And the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page on that last play. Timing has got to be so critical, especially when you're throwing to the perimeter of the field, and they just didn't have it there.
A little floater there that falls incomplete.
Man, if I'm the offensive line, I got to do a better job initially protecting my quarterback. And then once he scrambles out of that pocket, he starts to go to the left, I got to stick with the play because then he gets whacked at the end of the play. And instead of helping my quarterback up, I got to make sure I protect him a lot better moving forward.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory. The quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Quarterback now breaking the field. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Going to try to get it himself. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down.
It's a little demoralizing.
After missing that 53-yard field goal attempt, pretty good field position here. 1st and 10 from the 36. Gets it past the mark. Ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. looking to scramble. Fires on the move. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. To the air. It's Rodgers. On the move, he fires. It's caught downfield. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Fires downfield. Finds space on the right. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Steps away to find some room. On the run, fires downfield. Soft spot in the middle. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense.
Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. The Terrapins now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. The defender got a little desperate there. Grabbed, held, and the offense will take the penalty. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out 1st downs on a penalty. Throws to the tight end. On target over the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds some fresh air. Past the sticks, and he may get more. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground, for goodness sakes. This guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The inside handoff. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Now he's looking to throw it. Fires on the move. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Starting to feel a little pressure. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Terrapins will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. From the gun, the running back has it. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run.
Running room in the middle. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Terrapins. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Got the first down and more. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Outside the pocket, let's go. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wants to throw. It's Rodgers. Extending the play. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly. Grabbed on the outside, it's Cole. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The Terrapins with the 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Shakes off the defender. Past the 30. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And the Terrapins pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Quick pass on the jet motion. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. Kept it on the ground on first down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. Run in the red zone. It's Jones. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The Terrapins didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Little touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Maryland! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. And they always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Unleashes one. It's caught. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Under fire. He'll get rid of it. Got it in the middle, it's White. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time late in the season when you can go win those individual awards.
Well, this guy has shown up time and time again for his football team. Top 10 statistically in passing yardage this year, but it's been in big games, in big moments where he's really shined. And that's why this guy is in contention to win the Heisman Trophy.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Trying play action. Using his legs to buy some time. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Slings it downfield. Working the middle. Touchdown, Terrapins! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And the Terrapins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Plows through the defense. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it.
Touchdown, Maryland! Quick strike through the air for the score. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the 2nd half, Jesse.
And this has been...
Touchdown, Terrapins! And they take it in for 6 more points. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position.
And now this offense will take the field again. They'll go to the ground. Shows him the stiff arm. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. They're backed up just a little. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Fires on the move. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Rodgers. Still looking, on the move. Showing all kinds of confidence in that arm, throwing back to the right.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Crosses the 45. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Terrapins, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Moving away from pressure. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, it doesn't get any more open than that. Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for his tight end wide open on the play. Man, you got to make the catch.
He'll try to do it himself. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
And I like that.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. You get field position like this and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
Motion from the wideout. With jet sweep pass. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be third and long. To throw, it's Rodgers. Now improvising. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
And quarterbacks act.
Leaves it with the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the move, he fires. Complete to the left. Slithers into space. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown! Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Now sliding to his left. Finding an escape route. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Grabbed in the middle, it's McConnell. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. The throw. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Pass interference. Defense.
They say no thanks to that pass interference penalty, and they'll take the results of the play. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. They march to the red zone, and here they go. Got out of trouble and throws. Grabbed over the middle. It's McConnell. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They want to run this quarterback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Terrapins kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Terrapins!
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Back to throw, it's Rodgers. Using his feet to buy time. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run play action. Buys a little time. He's got an open man. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the double.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job
unleashes one deep. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to fire to the left. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a second and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield, it's Rodgers. Going back to the well, another deep ball. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He's got it. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Timeout is called with just a single second left. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
That's dominant. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home to the Minnesota Golden Gophers. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on a squad hoping to prevent looking for a man. It's Rodgers. He's going to take a shot. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Under fire. Hit as he throws. Caught over the middle. It's McConnell. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. Tight end now in motion. Some misdirection with the counter. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Let's take a minute to talk about Maryland. Breaking into the top 15 is one step closer to the college football playoff. You've made it this far. The dream is within reach. Question becomes, will they take the next step, Jesse?
You got to keep winning. Now when we're talking about this team, you're hearing college football playoff in the same sentence because of where they're ranked in the top 15. So, David, as they move forward, they've got to continue to elevate and ascend with their talent and play on the field.
Yeah. Touchdown, Maryland! A great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again. There he goes. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Skips away from pressure. Catch in the middle. It's White. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
And an early completion for this dude, but you'll see a lot of that. I mean, he's been unreal this season, like spreading the football around, multiple guys. Every game you look up, he's putting up huge numbers. This offense is built around his ability to throw the football, and that's why he's one of the best in all of college football.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action. Fires downfield. Snagged in the middle. It's McConnell. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Fights off a defender. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. Here on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Rodgers. On the run, fires downfield. Finds a man in the middle. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
And they find him early, and I love it because last week they found him often. He had over 100 yards, and they found him throughout this season. This offense is built on his playmaking ability. This dude is unbelievable. He's unguardable, and that's why he's in the Heisman Trophy conversation. That's why he's going to be featured today and hopefully in these later moments in the season when you go win a Heisman.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Gonna take a shot. Snags it inside the 20. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
You got to give this guy credit all season long. He's played well, he's stayed healthy, and he's just executing. With that last throw, he's now surpassed 4,000 yards as we get late in the season.
And the Terrapins started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Here comes the heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Handoff to Jones. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Lets it go to the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Once you start to get down here towards the...
They'll try the run. Got enough for the 1st down. Breaks into the open. He's now up to 58 yards on the ground, and that magical 1,000-yard mark is oh so close.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Got a man in the middle. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
And we're going to call his name a lot today because this dude, he had over 100 last week. He has over 100 almost every single week because he's a staple in this offense. Puts up big numbers, makes big plays, and that's why he's also in the Heisman Trophy conversation. A wide receiver in that debate is special. This dude is special.
He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
And this guy has been putting up huge video game type stat numbers each and every week. Threw for over 300 yards last week. He's putting up another monster game today. Late in the year when you know Heisman voters are watching, this guy wants to bring the Heisman Trophy home.
They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside. Defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
That last one was just a crushing penalty for this defense. Here comes 2nd and 1. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Maryland! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. The Terrapins can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Throws for the tight end. Got it in the middle, it's McConnell. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Oh, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Rodgers. Fires on the move. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had some...
Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking to the big tight end. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well,
the offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on 1st down. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Terrapins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pressure coming. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Scrambling away. Got his man downfield. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. The Terrapins have this offense rolling. Now the play fake. Going to take a shot at this DB. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They just keep firing. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And this offense has got to find a way to get some gimmies, some layups, some...
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Well, that is one the tight end is going to want to have back. He was wide open on that play. That's one he's got to make. He's got to be able to make that catch.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. The play action fake. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Rodgers. Lets it fly. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And you see this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Unleashes one. Catch in the middle, it's McConnell. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. He'll get rid of it. Got it in the middle, it's McConnell. Touchdown, Terrapins! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. And off to Jones. Fighting off the defender. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Looking for an open area to his left. With the catch, it's McConnell. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
This guy's in the Heisman picture because his stats are just ridiculous, and he threw for over 300 yards last game out. He's putting up another monster game here today, guys.
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Terrapins with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Throwing right. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
I like the play call there. I know it falls incomplete, but you're in the defensive side of the field right now, and you're going back to the guy that's already scored a touchdown for you. This guy has stepped up. He's made a play. So if I'm on offense, I keep throwing him the football.
And how about the year he's put together? I mean, he is in the top 10 in passing in college football, obviously. And obviously, they're talking about him for the Heisman. But just a guy you've been able to trust, a dynamic passer, throwing the football all over the yard. This team has been built on him, and he's had an unbelievable season.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Maryland!
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air, it's Rodgers. Slings it downfield. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
I know one of the things this
Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Wants to go up top on first down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Makes the grab right down the middle. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set him up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And the Terrapins trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Ripping through the defense. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need one. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. That one comes out hot down the right side. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the... Now this offense is back on the field. Looking for a man. It's Rodgers. Unleashes it on the run. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Trying play action. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Blasted as he lets it go. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
These receivers on these scramble drills are going to have to...
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
I don't know how the defense allowed that guy to get so wide open. Obviously, he's got tons of speed. We know that, but you've got to key on him and at least have 2 people running with him deep down the field. That time, that must have been a coverage bust because he was way too open.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. He's brought down. Looking to throw on first down. Keeps looking downfield. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. Can't get him to the ground.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Quarterback adapting. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
I think the biggest issue in the passing game.
Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. So now it's 2nd and long. Here's a heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires on the move. Got his man to the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking downfield, it's Rodgers. On the move, he fires. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Hand off to Jones. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback.
Off-play action on 1st down. Fires downfield. Connection to the right. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, there's no mystery who they're throwing the...
Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, you know, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.